So today we got the patch notes and what's coming in the update that's going to be coming tonight. A little late, but hey, whatever. It's cool nonetheless. And we're going to be focusing on zombies because of course we are. Who cares about anything else in this game because it's all trash besides zombies, but even zombies kind of trash. I don't know. Either way, we're going to look through this update because I haven't played this game since the Season 1 update and was super disappointed, so I haven't played since. So let's see what's going on here. So what's to come in Vanguard Zombies? I think we're getting a round base and something like that, but let's find out together. Survival gameplay comes to Numa starting at 9 p.m. Pacific, January 11th, and who cares about that time? Our mid-season update brings classic survival gameplay to Numa in a new void objective, which will also okay, anyways, we'll continue reading. Which will also serve as an introduction to the new Dark Ether entity and story quest coming to Season 2. Players will first need to unlock access to Von List's office, previously closed off area in Stalingrad, where the narrative secrets and mysterious new portal awaits. Step through to travel to the void in Numa, where you will advance through the rounds by defeating increasingly difficult waves of endless undead. Just like traditional zombies from previous games, clear the current wave of zombies and the round goes up. Upgrade your weapons at the Pack Punch machine, grind those camos, and survive as long as you can. You know the drill. Once you've completed 3 rounds in the void, you'll be faced with 2 choices: flee or survive. If you choose to stay and fight, you'll earn 5,000 bonus points, bonus essence for each 3 rounds you survive in the void. If you make it through 12 rounds or more, you'll earn a unique reward that prevents perks from dropping below tier 2 whenever you go down for the rest of the match. That's cool. Survive long enough, and you might even discover new details about where the story is going next. Interesting. Once a portal to the void has been opened, it will never close during your match. When you're ready to head back to Stalingrad to upgrade your perks and covenants, you will leave after surviving 3 rounds and return at any time. To help you along the way, you have sacrificial hearts each time you complete at least 3 rounds in the void. Successfully escape back to Stalingrad. Of course, if you're looking for high rounds, you'll want to spend those hearts upgrading your artifacts before heading back in to where the tomb, and that's where the Tome of Rituals come in. Okay, we'll get to that in a little bit. But okay, so this is round base, I think. So what it sounds like to me is that when you're playing Duran Fong, you'll have a bunch of different objectives, right? You have the normal portals that normally exist. But then now there's going to be a special portal in Von List's office, and this is going to take you to Numa, where you're always going to play round base there. And you could stay there as long as you want, or you could leave and come back to Stalingrad and go upgrade everything because Pack Punch and all that stuff is going to be there. So that's how that's going to work, I'm pretty sure. And I think you could keep going back there. You don't have to worry about any of the other objectives. You could just keep doing this one over and over and over again, and that I like. I mean, it's pretty much round base with the little, they kind of force stuff into it, but hey, overall it gets the same vibes, and this is something that I think is good. I mean, not having round base in zombies was kind of cringe, so this is a good thing. I mean, I kind of hope that Numa is kind of more open, but I imagine we're going to be playing on the same Numa because, like, I don't know where you train on the current Numa, so how are you going to go high rounds in this? I'm not entirely sure, but, at least we have some sort of round base to enjoy inside this game because it's something that we haven't had in the past. So this is a good thing, like overall good thing. I think we all agree this is a good thing, especially for camo grinding. Oh my gosh, I hope the weapon XP in this is actually good because, that may give me some incentives to maybe go for Dark Ether, but we'll have to wait and see. Either way, huge up for that. We like that. But now we have the Tomb of Rituals. So level up your artifacts. So now we could upgrade artifacts. We don't care what they say. They did say that you actually upgrade the artifacts using the same sacrificial hearts they use for covenants, so that's interesting. Also, here's a picture of it. Very nice. Okay, so let's just see what these upgrades are going to be. Frostblast. Tier 1, freeze normal and special enemies for 3 seconds once they have been in your Frostblast zone for at least a half a second. Tier 2, increase the Frostblast radius by 100%, so doubling the size. Tier 3, increase the number of charges from 1 to 3. That's a lot. Tier 4, frozen normal enemies are insta-killed when damaged. I guess that's cool. We'll have to see how it actually plays out. Energy Mine. Tier 1, stuns normal and special enemies hit by Energy Mine for 3 seconds. Okay. Tier 2 explodes 3 times in a row with a 0.75 second delay between explosions. Tier 3 increase the number of charges 1 to 3. Hey, that's similar. Tier 4 increase the explosion radius by 66%. I guess that might be fine. Frostblast sounds better. But now we get into the ones people actually care about. Ether Shroud. Tier 1 automatically reloads weapons when activated. Cool, we got that ability back from Cold War. Tier 2, deal 500 bonus melee damage when What? Oh, why? Okay, whatever. I guess there's that. Maybe, I don't know, let's just ignore it. Tier 3, gain 50% movement speed when activated. Duration is extended to from 5 to 8 seconds. Okay, that's cool. We got more activation time, and also we got that zooming back, so we like that. Actually, no, now think about it. Imagine how fast you can move when you have full upgrade stamina, and you activate this, you get 50% speed boost on top of that, and now in this game you also have tax sprint. You probably zoom and actually want to test that out once we get it. Tier 4, increase the number of charges from 1 to 2. Cool stuff. Overall, good changes. It's not as good as, Cold War's Ether Shroud, but it's a good place. It's a good place compared to where it was. Ring of Fire. Tier 1, normal enemies inside the ring will take equal to 2% of their max HP every second. Okay, Tier 2, players within the ring use ammo from stock. I don't know why that wasn't always a thing, but whatever, at least we finally got it. Tier 3, staying within the ring for up to 10 seconds increases duration from 15 seconds to 20 seconds. Okay, I guess you're going to be in there anyways, so I don't know, I guess that's cool. Tier 4, staying within the ring for up to 10 seconds increases your damage bonus from 50 to 75. I don't like that. I feel like you should have just done straight up to 75, because like for the first 10 seconds, like if you're assuming it goes up to 20 seconds, so for the first half, it's going to be only doing 50% bonus, but then it's going to do 75 at the rest of that. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I feel like they should have just done a pure upgrade to it. I don't know why, if you stay in there longer, it should do more damage. I don't like that. But either way, at least we're getting some sort of buff to it. I feel like after reading these, Ether Shroud's still going to be the go-to. Like, Ether Shroud just sounds better than everything else still. Your Dark Ether powers become blah, 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 blah. Okay, no one cares about that. So there we got that. Cool, I guess that's an okay change. Of course, how you upgrade these, I completely skipped over this, but you use the Tomb of Rituals that's going to be at Stalingrad, and you're going to use those hearts that you normally use for Covenants, and you're going to be able to upgrade your things here. So cool stuff. Give you another way to use those hearts, because as everyone knows, when you're playing this game normally, you just kind of don't have anything to do with those hearts after you get the Covenants you want. So at least it gives you something more to use with them, so I like that. And this has to be the Pack-a-Punch camo. New Pack-a-Punch camo. And I don't really think... Okay, well, they do say right here that you have 3 different versions for each tier of Pack-a-Punch. So there's that. But besides that, it doesn't really matter. But here it is right here. Can we make this picture bigger? Let's see. No, okay, just download it. Okay, you guys can get an idea of how it looks. Anyways, this rather looks really cool, or okay, because if this is the animated camo, that could potentially look so cool. It can kind of like look like a kaleidoscope. I think those were the things spinning here. I don't know if it's kind of looking like that. That's sick. If not, it's just okay. It's fine. But if it's moving and animated, that probably looks so cool, and it's going to be very nice looking. But overall, at least we got them. Took them long enough, but hey, at least we got those Pack-a-Punch camos. New support weapons. Kill streaks are joining the blah 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 crafting table. When you need some extra firepower against the undead, find yourself cornered in the void, bring out the big guns to cause some carnage. Once you collect the salvage, you'll be able to build the explosive war machine or the devastating death machine at the crafting table. So I guess there's only those two, so I guess it's better than nothing. I wonder how good they'll be, especially the war machine, because the war machine in multiplayer sucks. So we'll see how this turns out. Then we have expand your arsenal. What could they be talking about here? We're bringing some new protective gear for the mystery box. Blah 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 blah. The combat shield. In zombies, the combat shield will mitigate a proportion of the damage from the direction you're facing when it's raised, and protect your back from partial rear damage. So hey, we got the shield back. The shield back. Hey, how about that? When it's stowed as an added bonus, the shield can't break, but you'll take some damage, but you'll still take damage when you're using it. Okay, yeah, it's kind of back. Okay, you'll need to stay on your toes. Paired with the right Covenant's combat shield, might become your new favorite weapon when to help you out, to help you get out of some sticky situations. Okay, so the combat shield's back, but it's a weapon. It's not like a piece of equipment, and also it doesn't break. But then at the same time, to balance it out, it actually doesn't mitigate. Like it takes away damage, but it doesn't delete damage like the previous shield. So it's kind of back, but it's a weapon, so it takes a weapon slot. And there's no meal kick in this game, so that's kind of cringe. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see how this all works out. And then it tells us we got Katana and Welling SMG coming. Who cares about that? Oh, I thought this was happening here. Okay, dedicated server pause incoming. Yikes. Let's be honest, moving the Zombies infrastructure to entirely dedicated servers for the first time, and a new engine has been a seamless experience. At least they give us that thing. But player hosted, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so yeah, like all you wanted, dedicated servers for solo players to be introduced sooner, and the amount of work required to, well, no, they wanted to be included sooner, but frankly, it's taking longer than they have liked. You thank you for your patience. Wrapping up in, while we wrap up this implementation in an upcoming update. So pausing, still not a thing. It's a big L, but hey, whatever. At least they gave us a reason for why that's the case. I mean, at least. Anyways, I guess this wraps it up with looking ahead. If you're paying attention to the narrative and narrative intel and the conversation between the Dark Ether entities in Season 1, I did that. You might have an idea of where we're headed in Season 2. In addition to the new hub map, hub map located somewhere else on the globe. Oh, so we're getting another location somewhere in the globe. Cool stuff. We'll be taking players to multiple arenas, including the Dark Ether itself, a completely original location crafted for Vanguard Zombies. Okay, two things. So this first other location they're talking about that they're going to add just somewhere else on the globe is probably going to be somewhere for multiplayer campaign. They're probably going to reuse that because they probably would have pointed out that it was completely original like they did here. But now the other location, the Dark Ether itself. Okay, first things first, we're getting a completely original location for zombies for the first time in this game. Big thumbs up for that, or thumbs up, because it shouldn't have been this case to begin with, but hey, small thumbs up for that. But then on top of that, we're going to the Dark Ether. We've never been to the Dark Ether before, so we're just going there now. That's cool, I guess. I mean, narratively at the very least, I think this should be fun, but that of course is probably happening in Season 2, I would imagine, but we'll have to wait and see. There's plenty more in the works for Season 2, including multiple wonder weapons. Hey, I like the sound of that. More survival gameplay. Hey, so we're going to have potentially multiple maps we could play survival on. Oh, that's probably the Dark Ether place. We probably could choose between playing on Numa or the Dark Ether place that we could play the survival, kind of round base. The new story quests, is that the main Easter egg? I feel like that's a weird way to word it, but I think that's a main Easter egg. Anyways, the introduction of new Dark Ether entities. They've been saying that's going to happen forever, so expected. A new enemy type. Hopefully it's not cringe. New objective gameplay. Don't care. And more. We're also working on the future of Zombies content, and we're not even done updating the roster of operators in Black Ops Cold War. I guess. Okay, that's cool, I guess. It's very kind of random to mention. Until then, we hope you enjoy this mid-season Zombies update for Vanguard, and we can't wait for you to jump into the Jolt Void with everyone. And that is it. Overall, I think this was a pretty good update. I mean, considering where Vanguard was, I feel like if it launched in the state it's just about to be in, it would be better. But again, I just don't feel like Vanguard is something that I feel like Treyarch should really care too much about. I don't care too much about it personally. I mean, doing things like this that aren't taking too much, I don't care about that. But I just feel like Treyarch should just keep working on the future game, if I'm being completely honest. I really don't care about Vanguard Zombies that much. I mean, for the updates, I'll check them out. I'll collect the story stuff. I'm interested in that. But besides that, it is what it is. But I'd love to hear what you guys think about this. You guys liking what you're hearing on this update? Hating it? What's going on with your mind? But anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you guys did enjoy the video or found it informative in any way, shape, or form, definitely do all the normal YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, bell, share, and all that great stuff. But I'm going to go and I'll catch you guys next stream, video, or whatever the heck it may be. And laters, guys.